Welcome, beautiful Sagittarius, to your love and passion reading for December 2019. Okay, so to take you through the month, we have overall energies of the month, Dragonfly and Skunk. Then in approximately weekly intervals we have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords, don't panic, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's have a look at these. Skunk flew out of the deck actually like that, obviously upside down like that, but it was half upright, half reversed. So the skunk is the totem animal for the medicine of reputation, and skunks are, you know, big people, big personalities in the lives of others. Look how beautiful the skunk is with this beautiful black and white striping. You know when someone like you is around, Saggy, and you know you emit this radiance and energy and power. And on the other hand, people know your boundaries, because if they cross them, you give them a short, sharp shock that they will never forget. So you've got a big reputation, and that means you also, in the upright position, are able to assert yourself without ego. But it came up sort of halfway, and I think that for you, you might be operating from your ego a little bit. I don't know if there's jealousy, envy going on, like projection of your low self-esteem onto others. Not sure what's going on with you this month, Saggies. But look, this is who you are. Beautiful dragonfly, so the totem animal for the medicine of illusions. You are a spiritual being. You've attained a level of ascension, spiritual enlightenment. That's what the dragonfly is all about. And I think you need to perhaps remember this, tap back into this. You maybe have just lost your way a little bit for some reason this month. You've been in your head a lot, I suggest, because when we look at the cards for the month, you've got 4 out of 5 cards in swords. There are 4 suits, if you like. So the chances of this coming up, you know, it doesn't come up by chance. The cards never lie. Swords are all about mental, you know, in your head, using your mind, not listening to your inner guidance, your gut, your heart, your inner wisdom. Okay, Saggy, so I think you need to really get back to dragonfly energy, and there is a final card coming in at some point which I think might help you just to bring you back onto the path you're supposed to be on. For now, Knight of Swords, first week of December. The Knight of Swords, this is a change. This is a change sweeping in, and I think it's possibly going to give you a slightly bumpy ride through the month until you get to the last week of the month, when things, I think, will settle down. So the Knight of Swords, this is a message coming in, a communication, and it's going to come in quick and fast. It might be unexpected, and it might just give you a moment or two, Saggies. But you know, sometimes in life, all of us get these moments where we've just dipped down, our energy's just sort of dipped for whatever reason, and we've come out of who we really are. We've come out of alignment with who we truly are. We've maybe got ourselves entrenched in what goes on in this 3D world we call Earth, and into other people's dramas, or there's a lot going on in the world at the moment. Globally, things are a bloody mess, and on the telly, on our phones, the news is there in our faces all the bloody time, and it can get a bit overwhelming, and is actually a reflection of what's going on in a lot of our personal lives as well. It's just the energy we're in at the moment. It's a clearing out energy. But to clear out, everything has to bubble up. So, change is coming. Change is coming. Just remember that. And maybe one or two things need to be swept out of your life, or push you forwards in order to get you back to where you should be. Second week of the month, 2 cards flew out. The 3 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So you may have a moment of a bit of heartache and loss. Well, this actually may be now leaving you. This energy may be leaving you. But I think this week might be a little bit tricky. You've worked hard on something. You've watered this. You've planted the seed. You've watched this bush grow. You've watered it. You've talked to it. You've toiled, you've waited for the fruits to ripen, and they're still coming. This is something in your physical world. It's a Pentacles card, so something that you can touch, something tangible. It might be, it might be that you've just been working hard for a long time on a relationship, and it's just not for you. It's just not going anywhere, and perhaps it's dropped you into this negative energy. If that's the case, it's definitely not the right person for you, Sagittarius. So it's definitely not the right person for you, and they need to be cut out. You need to use these swords to just cut the cords of them and out, because I think you're going to feel a lot better if you do that by the end of the month. 9 of Swords. Traditionally, just might be giving you this whole business, might be giving you the odd sleepless night, worrying at night, the odd nightmare. That's the traditional meaning of the 9 of Swords. But, again, work through this. It'll be okay. It will be okay. And the 9 of Swords in this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, is about rubbing, the magic of the black cat. Taking some distance to restore harmony. Exciting to appease desire, giving of oneself to let mystery die. Even the world of love is full of paradoxes. You must begin again after each error. So, get some distance. Get back into alignment with your true self. Go out into nature, meditate, do whatever, dance, do whatever it is that does it for you, because this is who you truly are, not all of this. This is just where you've come out from what your path should be a little bit. But look, by the end of the month, you have the 6 of Swords. This is you moving out of these choppy waters into this beautiful, calm waters. So the worst is over. You're now moving forward together with someone into a brighter day. And perhaps part of this is this final piece of advice from universe, source, spirit, divine, God, higher education. Your guardian angel is just looking over you and can see that this is what you've been focusing on, this dark night of the soul type energy. But there has been some light there, and I think this is your light that you've forgotten about, because it's there, but it's not the dominant feature of this whole landscape, which is all black and stormy. But look, it's the storm is moving away now, and there's the blue sky coming in. And I think that this is saying to you that you need to maybe study or get back into the energy of the spiritual you. This is a spiritual call to, so coming back to yourself, using maybe a course or some form of study in order to to find that real you again. Okay, it doesn't have to be a formal course. It can just be you picking up books again, listening to podcasts or YouTube videos, seeking solace, because this is you. Remember, Sagittarius, this is you. You are a spiritual being, and you know you are, and you've just dropped out of that energy for a little while, but it's all there waiting for you. So I think you just need to clear a little bit of crap out of your life, as we all do at times. We are all human beings. Get out of your ego, back into soul-led life, soul-led mindset. Use a little bit of new information, new knowledge, or maybe just more in depth of what you've already done, the work on yourself. And here you go, into the new decade, into a brighter day. Sagittarius, I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. And I love all your comments and your subscriptions and everything you give to me. It allows me to keep doing this channel for you, which I hope is helpful to you. Thank you, Saggies. I wish you all the best for this month and moving then into the big, brighter energies of the next decade. Sagittarius, thank you for watching. Until next time.